How's it? I'm Gabe from His Survival. Today I have a Bark River knife, Pro Scalpel 2. This little knife is a great EDC knife, razor sharp. This particular model is an A2 tool steel. But before we get to this review, I'd like to tell a joke. What's a pirate's favorite letter? You would think that it's the R, but a pirate truly loves the sea. Get it? Okay. So back to the review. This is a really nice leather sheath that the Pro Scalpel 2 comes with. Very high quality stitching, keeps the knife very secure. It's not coming out. It's easy to deploy, and it's got this friction right here that keeps it pretty solid. It rides comfortably on the belt. You can see the belt loop here. It's a sharpshooter sheath by Bark River, so it's a really good quality, plenty of lashings to do all sorts of stuff with. I really like this sheath, and I'm not a huge leather sheath guy. I really like Kydex. I live in damp environment, so leather isn't the best, but for a leather sheath I really like this. This is solid. It works really well, and you don't even know that it's on your belt. Okay, let's talk about the dimensions of this knife. It's a 3-inch blade with a convex edge and a flat grind. 6.5 inches overall. This particular model is has the black markita, which I enjoy. It's really nice, really high quality. The fit and finish on this knife is excellent. I bought this knife used, but it was really easy to get shaving sharp right away, just a couple swipes on the strop. A sharp razor of a knife. Boy, you got to be careful with this one. And this is going to create a really nice patina on it. Kind of excited to see what colors come about. It's already starting. It's beautiful. Okay, now it carves really well. Look at that, it just takes out chunks, or you can just kind of skin it. Get little pieces. I'm telling you. It's a razor of a knife. I really enjoy using it. It's comfortable, feels good in the hand. The spine is a little thin. That'd be my only complaint. But if you want an excellent slicer and cutter, you're gonna have to have a really thin blade, and that's what this is. This is to get in there and slice and do detailed work. You can carve with it. You know, you can get right in there, get right over it and do notches really easy. Would I suggest this Pro Scalpel 2 by Bark River? Yes. If you're looking for a small little EDC knife to replace your folder and you want something a little bit more secure, maybe you have like a Swiss Army knife and all you really use is the blade, well, pick up one of these. You'll be really happy. And you know, it's just a pleasure to use. And if you're looking for a skinner or some kind of meat processing, or even like a camp kitchen knife, Perry knife kind of thing, compact, put it on your belt. I picked one of these up. It's actually a reasonable deal for what you get. It's an awesome sheath. I really like the sheath. I talked about it earlier in this video, and I really dig the style of that sheath. And I would companion it with a larger blade. So you have a bigger bolo or machete or an axe or something. This would be a great companion knife. These two I could survive and camp in the jungle or whatever I want in the jungle for a very long time and be pretty happy and comfortable. It's their knife to compare. Now comparing these two knives is kind of silly. The Azula comes with a kind of a cheesy sheath, and this particular model is it's about $70. So you're looking at, okay, $70 for this blade and $150 for this blade. Well, you get a $50 sheath, in my opinion, at least a $50 leather sheath with this blade, and you get a cheesy plastic sheath with this blade, so you're gonna have to upgrade. And this is $10.95, and this is A2, which I think is superior. And this isn't very, it's comfortable, but it just doesn't melt in your hand. And I got the G10 handles for the Azula, and this just melts in your hand. A little bit more steel, a little bit bigger handle. It just feels better in the hand. And this little groove right here doesn't affect anything. You know, I usually don't like finger grooves like that, but this one I think anybody could handle this and not be too upset with like hot spots or something, because there is no hot spots. This Azula kind of gets some hot spots, you know, in places. But this is, I would say it's more of a survival knife than this. You can tell the difference. I would beat on this blade a lot more than I would beat on this blade. This is more of a detailed, just a detail worker. This can do the detail work, but it also is a little bit more brutish, I would say. This is a perfect spot to talk about protection for your blades, your high carbon steel. even your stainless steel needs protection when you're next to the ocean or in the jungle, or just when it gets wet or rains. It's gonna get rusty. Even stainless steel rusts. I prefer frog lube. Yes, it does coagulate when it gets cold, but in Hawaii it doesn't really get cold that much, and I'm by the ocean a lot, and I have had really good results with the frog lube. You just got to make sure that after you use the knife, you wipe it down, especially after a trip to the ocean or a fishing trip or something like that. With the salt water, it corrodes really fast and really easy. So protect your blades. I recommend frog lube. I'll do a video, a more in-depth video on frog lube, but for now, just know that frog lube works. Well, in conclusion, I would definitely recommend the Pro Scalpel 2 by Bark River. It's a good little EDC carving knife, skinner. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, comment, and I'm on Instagram at His Survival. Aloha.